The air crackled with a mixture of shock, amusement, and a strange, burgeoning tension. The clatter. The air crackled with a mixture of shock, amusement, and a strange, burgeoning tension. The clatter of teacups against saucers filled the sudden silence.
Well now, YLN. Such provocative conversation. Perhaps we should move this discussion to somewhere more private? Private.
The air crackled with a mixture.
Well now, YL. Well now. A private audience with the Tianquan. Don't mind if I do.
This is preposterous. We have important matters to discuss.
King, perhaps a short break would do us all some good. We've been working diligently all morning.
Despite Keking's protests, the allure of Ningguang's private room, coupled with YLN's suggestive words, proved too tempting. One by one, the women followed Ningguang, leaving behind a trail of unfinished paperwork and half-drunk tea. Inside the opulent room, the atmosphere shifted. The playful banter from the main hall faded, replaced by a heavy silence.
So, about Xiao?
Enough with the teasing, Yellen. Out with it. Let's not be hasty, Beidou. Some things are best savored slowly.
$3,093. Use 30A at the U30B9. We still do not understand the connection between beds and combat. 3,093. Use 30A for U30B9. Are we discussing a new form of training?
Shenhe, it's not. Why like that?
As the tension reached its peak, YLN took a step forward, her eyes locking onto Ningguang's. The air crackled with anticipation. Suddenly, Ningguang let out a soft laugh, the sound echoing through the room.
Perhaps, a demonstration is in order?
Before anyone could react, YLN closed the distance between them, her lips meeting Ningguang's in a surprisingly passionate kiss. The room erupted in a mixture of gasps and giggles. Emboldened by the unexpected display, Biaidu grabbed Keking, pulling her into a playful embrace. A surprised squeak escaped Keking's lips before she melted into the kiss, her earlier anger forgotten.
Ochme?
The kisses deepened, a palpable shift in the room's atmosphere. The playful air thickened with a newfound intensity.
Cloud Retainer mentioned something similar, though involving birds.
Junghae, it's not about birds.
But affections are shown through preening and sharing food. Is this a human equivalent? But affections are shown through preening and sharing food. Is this a human equivalent?
Well, it's complicated. Perhaps a demonstration of deep trust and connection?
Ningguang and YLN, their embrace lingering, finally parted. A knowing
Well, it's complicated. Perhaps a demonstration of deep trust and connection?
Ningguang and YLN, their embrace lingering, finally parted. A knowing smile shared between them. B.I. Du Yu and Kek In, however, remained locked in a passionate kiss, oblivious to the curious gazes of Gao En, Yu and Shen He.
Well, it's complicated. Perhaps a demonstration of deep trust and connection?
Ningguang ILM, their embrace lingering, finally parted. A knowing smile shared between them. B.I. Du Yu and Keking, however, remained locked in a passionate kiss, oblivious to the curious gazes of Gaoeng Yu and Shen He. The kiss finally ended, leaving an emotionally charged silence hanging in the air.
They do. Really, must you be so forward, especially in front of everyone?
Here you go, everyone. Please, have some tea. It's a calming blend.
Fascinating. This kiss seems to elicit a variety of responses. Easy-deaf form of combat ritual.
A combat ritual? Now that's an interesting perspective, Shenhe. Though perhaps not entirely accurate. More like a prelude to a different kind of battle. Wouldn't you say, Ningguang?
Indeed, YLN. Some battles are best fought behind closed doors. Though, I suppose a certain captain might prefer a more boisterous approach.
You know me too well, Ningguang. Always up for a good rumble, whether it's on the high seas or...
Must you two always resort to innuendo? Can't we have a single conversation without it devolving into... Yes.
Dine Wayu offers Keqing a sympathetic smile, while Shanghai continues to observe the group with a puzzled expression. The atmosphere, once charged with romantic tension, now crackled with a different kind of energy, a playful yet subtly challenging dynamic that threatened to erupt into something more.
Must you to always resort to innuendo? Can we have a single conversation without it devolving into this?
Diane, Wayu offers Keqing a sympathetic smile, while Shanghai continues to observe the group with a puzzled expression. The atmosphere, once charged with romantic tension, now crackled with a different kind of energy, a playful yet subtly challenging dynamic that threatened to erupt into something more. Later that evening, a soft glow emanated from Ningguang's lavish moonlit balcony overlooking Liyue Harbor.
Such a lively evening. It seems certain. Tensions are brewing.
Diane, Wayu offers Keqing a sympathetic smile, while Shanghai continues to observe the group with a puzzled expression. The atmosphere, once charged with romantic tension, now crackled with a different kind of energy, a playful yet subtly challenging dynamic that threatened to erupt into something more. Later that evening, a soft glow emanated from Ningguang's lavish moonlit balcony overlooking Liyue Harbor.
Such a lively evening. It seems certain. Tensions are brewing amongst us.
Tensions indeed, Ningguang. And not all of them unpleasant. Though I confess, Shenhe's bewilderment was rather endearing.
Our Adepti friend is still unaccustomed to the complexities of human interaction. Perhaps a little. Guidance is in order.
Guidance? From whom, I wonder? Perhaps someone with first-hand experience in navigating such complexities.
Ningguang raises an eyebrow, a smirk playing on her lips. A comfortable silence falls between them, filled only by the gentle lapping of waves against the harbor walls.
I thought you two might appreciate some more tea. This one is infused with calming herbs, perfect for a relaxing evening.
Hiawai is right. Perhaps we should all take a moment to compose ourselves. Things got a bit heated earlier.
This celestial body exerts a significant influence on the tides. Does it also affect rituals?
In a way, I suppose it does, Shinhee. The moon has always been a symbol of romance and longing, hasn't it?
Ningguang offers Shenhe a knowing smile, then gestures towards the seating area.
Perhaps we should move this conversation inside. It's growing rather chilly out here. Perhaps we should move this conversation inside. It's growing rather chilly out here.
The group follows Ningguang into a lavishly decorated sitting room. The air filled with the common scent of incense. Guyan Wayu pours fresh tea, offering a cup to each person.
Like sharing food, Adeptus also share food to demonstrate trust and camaraderie.
It's a bit more involved than that, Shenhe. Though, sharing is certainly a component of it.
My Ningguang, you seem rather flustered. Did our little display earlier leave you breathless?
YLM, must you? We agreed to be more discreet. At least until we are behind closed doors, as I mentioned earlier.
Where's the fun in that?
YLM.
Where's the fun in that?
Can we please focus on the matter at hand? We have important things to discuss.
Perhaps we should discuss things tomorrow. Everyone seems a little on edge.
A good night's rest never hurt anyone. Especially after a stimulating evening. A good night's rest never hurt anyone. Especially after a stimulating evening. A good night's rest never hurt anyone. Especially after a stimulating evening.
The group slowly dispersed, the air still thick with unspoken tension and lingering glances. Later that night, a soft breeze rustled the curtains of the Jade Chamber.
You were rather bold tonight, YLN. Even for you?
Someone had to break the tension. Someone had to break the tension. Besides, I couldn't resist.
Across Liyue Harbor, in the quiet tranquility of the Boo Boo Pharmacy, Gaien, while you lay awake. The events of the evening were playing in her mind.
Human relationships are complicated.
Meanwhile, at the Crux Fleet's flagship, the Alcor, Biaiduyu's boisterous laughter echoed through the captain's cabin.
Did you see their faces? Ketchum priceless.
I guess you planned today out to the smallest detail, huh? Thank you. Really. Now what I think of it, this is just like you. Unexpected, though, I admit. Why Ellen does have a flair for the dramatic.
From a distant rooftop, Shenhe watched the moon, her expression thoughtful.
The moon influences the tides. Perhaps it also influences human intimacy.
Back in the Jade Chamber, a soft moan escapes Ningguang's lips, quickly followed by another from YLN. The sounds mingle with the gentle night breeze, carried on the wind across the harbor.
Ningguang.
Yelam.
A soft gasp echoes from the Boo Boo Pharmacy, followed by a muffled whimper. Daen Wayu tosses and turns in her sleep, a faint blush coloring her cheeks.
So warm.
On the Alcor, Biaiduyu's laughter mingles with Keking's soft moans, creating a symphony of pleasure that resonates through the ship.
Beidou.
My king.
The next morning,
My team.
Sunlight streamed through the windows of the Jade Chamber, illuminating the luxurious furnishings. Ningguang, dressed in a silken robe, surveyed the cityscape below with a thoughtful expression. YLN, still slightly disheveled from the previous night's activities, stretched languidly beside her.
Good morning, Tianquan. Did you sleep well? Stimulating indeed. More. Stimulating indeed.
A soft knock at the door interrupted their intimate moment.
Enter?
Good morning, Tom Kwan Lee YLN. I've brought refreshments.
Thank you, Ganyu. You're a lifesaver.
Please, join us, Go NYU. We have much to discuss.
Of course, Jiangkong.
As Guy and Wai sipped her tea, she couldn't help but notice the lingering intimacy between Ning Guang and YLN. The way they exchanged glances, the subtle touches, the shared smiles. It was all quite unfamiliar.
Last night, I had a rather peculiar dream.
Oh, do tell.
Indeed, Ganyu. We're all ears.
Well, it was Zion. And there were sounds.
Sounds? What kind of sounds, Ganyu?
Mom, like the ones from last night. But I was asleep.
Perhaps you were participating in your sleep, Ganyu. It wouldn't be the first time someone's subconscious desires manifested themselves in such a way.
YLN, really? Though, I must admit last night was memorable. For all of us, it seems.
So, it wasn't just a dream.
Perhaps not entirely. Some dreams, Ganyu, are more real than others.
I say,
The room fell silent for a moment, the unspoken implications hanging heavy in the air. The shared secret, the lingering warmth, the echo of last night's passion. It bound them together in a way none of them had expected. The room fell silent for a moment, the unspoken implications hanging heavy in the air. The shared secret, the lingering warmth, the echo.
Ningguang, please. As we be so. Explicit. Ningguang, please. As we be so. Explicit.
Aha! Aha! Explicit. Qing, you were louder than all of us last night.
Efficient technique? Is this a new form of Adepti combat training? Does it involve synchronized breathing exercises? Efficient technique? Is this a new form of Adepti combat training? Does it involve synchronized breathing exercises?
Adepti training. Shenhe, you're too much. Though, I wouldn't mind seeing Keqing try some synchronized breathing exercises.
The air crackled with playful tension. The opulent Jade Chamber, usually a stage for serious discussions of Liyue's commerce, now echoed with the remnants of shared secrets and unspoken desires.
Coincidental? Perhaps, or perhaps, the whispers of the night have a way of revealing our true desires.
Indy, it appears the moon holds more sway over us than we realize.
Eee! I still can't believe. I still can't believe.
Believe it. Go NYU. Last night was enlightening. Wouldn't you agree?
A few days passed since the revelatory night at the Jade Chamber. The bustling city of Liyue hummed with its usual energy, oblivious to the subtle shifts occurring within its most influential circles. Nightfall draped over Liyue Harbor, casting long shadows across the moonlit rooftops.
The city sleeps, unaware of the secrets it holds.
A soft sigh escaped her lips as she swirled the crimson liquid in her glass.
Lost in thought again. YLN.
Just admiring the view, Tianquan, and pondering certain developments.
Development? So fast?
Such as the increasingly vocal appreciation emanating from certain quarters of the city these past few nights.
A knowing silence hangs between them, the distant sounds of the city carrying a new, intimate layer.
It would seem certain inhibitions have been lessened.
Indeed, perhaps the whispers of the night have become shouts.
Ellen's hand gently traces the curve of Ningguang's jaw, her touch sending a shiver down her spine. The air crackles with anticipation.
Sounds like someone's enjoying the Liyue nightlife.
They do. Keep it down. Some of us are trying to sleep.
The playful banter cuts through the quiet night, a testament to the changing dynamics within their circle. The once reserved informal interactions have given way to a more open, intimate atmosphere. But beneath the surface of playful teasing and shared secrets, a tension simmers. The lines between friendship and something more have blurred, and the consequences of crossed boundaries remain unknown.
They're so loud. Is this Normite?
Cloud Retainer once told me of similar vocalizations amongst the finches during mating season. Perhaps this is a human equivalent?
What?
But
What? Shenhe, no. That's not what we were.
but they seem to derive enjoyment from it. And Cloud Retainer says mimicking observed behaviors is a valuable learning tool.
It's not that simple, Shenhe. Complicated and very private.
Shenhe, ever the literal one, steps closer to Gaoen Yu. A mischievous glint sparks in her usually placid eyes.
Private, but they were doing it quite publicly. Perhaps a quieter demonstration would be more appropriate.
Shin, please, let's just go inside. It's getting late.
Pulling a flustered Gaoen Yu along, Shenhe heads back inside. The sounds of the city continue to drift in, a mix of laughter, whispers, and the occasional, unmistakable moan. The night, it seemed, was still young.
Shenhei, it's not how it works. It's not just about the sounds. There are feelings involved, complex emotions. And
Ay, nakatulog tayo. Ano? Sabihin mo, kadeno na yung motor.
Shenhe, it's not like that. Shenhe, it's not like that. It's not just about. Shenhe, it's not like that. It's not just about mimicking sounds. There are feelings and connections. And it's not something you just do.
Are you malfunctioning? Should I fetch Cloud Retainer? She is skilled in repairing broken things.
I'm not broken. I'm frustrated and a little scared. Shenhei, no. Please stop. I don't want to do that with you. It's not right.
But they seem to be enjoying it. Why don't you want to enjoy it too? But they seem to be enjoying it. Why don't you want to enjoy it too?
No, it's not. It's intimate. It's special. It's not something you just do because you heard noises.
Intimate. Special. Noah.
No, it's not. It's
Intimate. Special. Noise. So if I make intimate, special noises, and it is right?
That's not what I meant. It's... Never mind.